The largest hack in the history of crypto. So, is this designed for us to just completely throw in the towel? Because Bybit just got hacked for over $1.4 billion in Ethereum. But before you actually throw in the towel, before you think it is the end of the world, let's cover some facts here. Because I see so many people just going absolutely crazy about it, and I'm still traveling, so I'm in the midst of my travels. But nonetheless, I still want to keep you guys posted because there is so much craziness and so much FUD out there right now about Bybit, about what is happening, and etc. And so many questions I'm receiving in the DM whether I've withdrew the money from the account. And let me cover this straight up. That this account that I had is still there. 800,000. The trades basically are still there. All the same trades, all the same stuff. Yeah, I mean, the trades are not looking as pretty, especially on Bitcoin this time. On Ethereum, it started becoming quite nice and actually quite juicy, but it turns on us yet again. Now, first I want to show you, for you to understand, for you to grasp, really, and sorry for the quality of the video, I'm traveling, so you'll have to deal with it. So, best quality videos are coming back soon enough. So really, if you look at Bitcoin, for example, at the price chart itself, you'll see that, okay, yeah, we had some kind of a correction. So we finally had a breakout and then we were correcting, and currently we're actually standing at a very important support of 95,000. If you look at Ethereum, yeah, it kind of went back and just retested this local level. Like you cannot even really see it. We finally saw a little bit of volume of that, the one that I mentioned in the previous video, and I told you guys to watch this level. So this is the level right here. So we actually started breaking it, and there was a tiny bit of volume, and we just got sent back into the same price range. So nothing really much happened over there. So a lot of people, I understand there is a lot of fear that there was one of the biggest hacks in history. But now let's go over the facts. So as you've just seen, I'm not selling, I didn't close my trades. Did I sell any of my spot, my Ethereum, my Bitcoin, my XRP, etc.? The answer is absolutely not. And yes, I don't have much XRP, but I told you so many times before, I even hold the goddamn stupid Solana. So, but anyway, did I sell any of it? The answer is no. Who is selling no? If you actually pay attention to the details, you will see that the ETFs have been selling quite a lot. Look, all red. So, but on ETH, it's a bit better looking. They're not really doing much with it. So, it's looking a bit better. However, us, we're not giving up on this cycle. To be honest, I wanted to make the video saying that regardless of what happens next, we will bear through it because we just have no other option. But overall, about Bybit. Is this a convenient moment that something like this happens? I don't want to be jumping into all these theories. You can leave your own down in the comments as to if you think it's all orchestrated, it's all connected. But the hackers of Bybit's Ethereum have been identified. It's $1.4 billion. Yes, it is pretty painful, and there is mass hysteria, and people are withdrawing money, and maybe it is a fair thing to do. To be honest, if you look at the number 1.4 billion, okay, it is not a small number, but if you pay attention to how much volume there is on Bybit, derivatives volume is about 40, 50, 60 billion a day. Certainly it's the money was stolen in spot, not in derivatives, so it is a bit more impactful. However, at the same time, it's not the end for Bybit. They have so much more money and they are a multi-billion-dollar platform. They've made billions of dollars over the years. So even though it is painful for them, it is not the end of the world. And the founder, Ben, also came out and updated the market and the whole industry basically on what is happening. It was all posted on Bybit's Twitter. You can actually go and check it out. Ben also spoke about the situation, what is happening, and basically only the Ethereum cold storage has been affected, and the hackers were very intricate, and it's sad that something like this still happens, but it's happening anywhere in the world. If you look at the world of fiat, in the world of gold, in the world of stocks, in the world of real estate, traditional banking. There is a lot of scam, there's a lot of frauds, there's a lot of money being stolen, even hundreds of years down the road after the invention of an industry. So crypto is no exception. Certainly there's going to be these kinds of things. They're going to be setting us back in terms of development, in terms of regulation, in terms of all the bullshit, and especially now Bybit was trying to go through this MiCA regulation. It looked like they're going to get the license, and hopefully it's not going to affect them, the chance of them getting a license. But nonetheless, what is most important here is that it was only limited to Ethereum, the cold storage of Bybits of Ethereum, and that's why Ethereum dumped a bit harder than some of other things, to be honest, even if you can call this a hard dump. So just because out of the fears that, you know, the hackers will be dumping Ethereum on the open market. But even then, 1 billion, and it's anyway too big of an amount of money. Usually in these kinds of instances, usually, again, not financial advice, but usually in these kinds of instances, hackers get to keep only a small portion of the amount of money because it's billion plus. Crypto industry isn't that big that it would be so easy to literally wash up 1.4 billion dollars. It's of stolen coins. It's not that simple. That's the benefit of crypto, that is fully transparent, and moving that amount of coins and actually and cleaning them, you know, through Tornado Cash, Smash, and other solutions that do this kind of stuff. It's not that simple. A few million, maybe it somehow is possible to do it within time, but or like 10, 20 million, maybe 50 million, but 1.4 billion. Historically, normally hackers actually release the big portion of the money, and it's actually recovered. Yeah, they lose a little bit. Maybe in the case of $1.4 billion hack, maybe they will lose 50 million, 100 million, 200 million, which for Bybit is even less. And even then, even if they lose all 1.4 billion and it all just disappears, which is unlikely for this kind of a big number, Bybit is big enough and solvent enough, and quite frankly, just put it bluntly, rich enough to cover for any pain here. The only problem here is short-term FUD. Yeah, people kind of bank running it, and even then, withdrawals are absolutely fine. I tested it with 150,000, full disclosure, so it works fine. It just takes a bit more time because it's congested. Because people are fearful, they don't understand that 1.5 billion, 1.4 billion, even though it's a big number for Bybit, it's not the end of the story. So am I pulling the rest of the money? No. Am I adding to my trades? I will consider it. I want the dust to settle. I want to make sure there is nothing else. And then I'll consider adding a bit more to my trades. So I know that I'm trying to maybe sound a bit more positive than this is currently, but overall I'm just analyzing the market for what it is and for what has happened objectively without emotion. And yes, it's a bad situation. It's a bad rep in general that this shit is still taking place, but it will keep happening. And this time we just got unlucky that it's our favorite Bybit. So certainly trading on Avadex will be a bit of a different experience because Avadex is a non-custodial solution. So in a sense, maybe it will be more safe and transparent, and certainly cheaper, and certainly safer, to be honest, than to trade on any centralized exchange. But Avadex is launching just in a couple of months. And until then, stay smart, stay rich, stay peaceful, understand things as they are. And when it comes to centralized exchanges, me personally, I always kept only the money that I need for trading. If I need $1 million for trading, I'll keep a millionaire. If I need, I don't know, to sell $5 million of Bitcoin or whatever at any given point, which I haven't done yet, but if I need to, I'll use a centralized exchange. I'll send in the money and I'll sell it, whatever. But will I just keep it there? No, because it shouldn't be sitting there. It should be sitting in your cold storage. So, but nonetheless, that's just a lesson that we keep learning every single time that we need to, but that is something probably for another video. So guys, please check out this video popping up on the screen. This is a tutorial on how to trade with proper risk and money management. So even if these kinds of events don't completely wipe you out. And if you want any deposit bonuses for Bybit, I still am absolutely fine with shilling Bybit. So link also down in the description of this video as well as in the pinned comment. Peace and love, Thomas Kralow. Stay smart, stay rich, understand what is FUD and what is real danger. See you next video. Bye.